Guys, man, today I really wish I was at my old setup because there is something that is very specific in there that relates to Animal Company. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be hunting for one of the rarest ground loot items in the new update. And I'm not going to lie, this item is quite a throwback to my childhood. But before we go and find that, Riker! Yeah, Riker, I heard apparently that you are not subscribed to the Toasty channel, and you already watch a ton of Animal Company content. So, what are you doing, dude? Be sure to go and subscribe. Hello, and welcome back to another Animal Company VR video here on the channel, boys. And today, as you guys can tell, we are still rocking the OG fit. There's just been like a weird energy in the air, man, ever since like the new update rolled out, and they destroyed the old map. I felt like it'd be kind of nostalgic to go back to where our roots started with our main avatar here in Animal Company, boys. And I am just so happy. There's just like something about this that just brings the vibes. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my sky skin that I rock most of the time, but there's just something about, you know, rocking the OG, you know, gorilla, where we grew from like 0 to 100,000, man. There was just like some special energy there, and I just wanted to go and like revisit it for all of you OGs out there. But anyways, let's stop the yapping about just our skin here. Today, we have some very important news. As you guys heard in the intro of today's video, we're gonna be hunting for one of the rarest items in Animal Company. And this item is something that I grew up with in my childhood, dude. It was like a little portable gaming device known as a Game Boy Color. And apparently, there are actual spawns in the map where you can find this item in the vent area. So our goal today is I want to run to the haunted ship, go and explore as much of it as possible, and see if we can get our hands on one of the rarest items in the game. So with that being said, guys, if you do end up enjoying this video and want to see more content made on some more Animal Company, be sure to go and click that subscribe button, boys, because we're on the road to 300,000 subscribers. But yeah, with that being said, guys, let's go and get our kit ready and prepare for exploration! Exploration Nation! I need to go and grab a blue bag. I also want to go and bring some sort of weaponry if I'm going to have to go and defend myself. I think it might be a good idea to go and bring a golden revolver, because this thing will help us a ton with the monsters that are over in the vent area. And then plus, we are definitely going to go and need a flashlight, because that seems to help a ton with the monster as well. And then honestly, it might not be a bad idea just to go and grab some ammo as well, just to make sure that we have something to bring along in case we go and run out of bullets in a revolver. But guys, I want to say this should be our main kit for today's video, boys. I am feeling mighty confident because I've been doing a lot of runs over in the haunted ship area, and it's starting to grow on me quite a bit, boys. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a very sketchy area to go. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things that are very scary about that zone, but in the same way, it almost reminds me of the first times that I ever played the Haunted Mansion. Like, obviously, it's like super scary, but the nice part about it is if you continue to play more and more over time, the more comfortable you're gonna get with a lot of these zones. So, for a lot of you new players out there that are absolutely terrified of this section, don't get me wrong, man, I was in the same boat as you the first time I ever went there, but dude, you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta try it, and just get better the more that you go and explore. But now, guys, let's go into the fun part, because we got the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. And now we fall. I don't know what I just clipped, but now we are in the actual lake area. All right, boys, we are locked, we are loaded, and now it is time to go and explore for one of the rarest items in the game here. What I want to go and look for is a big yellow retro Game Boy Color, and if we can somehow find that thing inside of here, that would be amazing. And not only that, there's actually another item that is super rare in the game too, that we definitely need to keep in mind for like a future video as well. Like, oh, you stay back, bro, Mr. Steven. Yeah, you just stay back. I am just looking for... No freaking way, boys. Okay, we somehow managed to go and find the Game Boy, but the only thing is we need to go and also get our way out of here too. But while we're at it, we might as well continue to hunt and see if we can find any other stuff too. But you... We're just gonna go and drop you. Oh! No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Are we good? Okay, I want to say that we're safe now. I made a bit of an oopsie. And He is ravaging, boys. Hello? Why is the music getting all creepy? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go and store this in my revolver just to make sure that we have something in there. But I don't know how we already managed to go and find the actual Game Boy already. That is crazy. But I have no idea where he is, and I am terrified, boys. We definitely were supposed to get the drop on him, but instead, he's still alive. Hello? Hi, friend. Ah! No, no. How are you not dead? How are you not dead? How are you not dead? No! Okay, well, boys, we just ended up dying to Mr. Steven. That is not good. We need to run back as soon as possible. So I think what we're gonna go and do is we're just gonna try our best to get back to the haunted ship and get our loot again, because I do not want to go and lose that rare Game Boy. But there was another thing I wanted to mention too, because it's not only the Game Boy that you can go and find too, but there's also quite a bit of other like loot that you can find in this update too. And there's one that is very similar to trading cards in the game. I don't want to spoil what exactly it is, because I'm sure there's some players that actually already know what it is. But let me just say, it is something that is very, very rare. And the cool part about this item is that it actually applies a lot to what I do like outside of YouTube for collecting. It's super, super cool. But boys, we need to go back through the tunnel and make sure that we can get back to our loot before all that stuff goes and despawns. So I think instead of going and fighting Mr. Steven, we might be better off just going and basically like grabbing the stuff, keeping the light on him, and then running out of there as soon as possible. I think that's gonna be our best bet. What the? Is he mad? What? Hello? Is he still mad at us? Oh my gosh, bro. Don't tell me. Hello? Why does it sound like he's still mad? Oh no. Where's my stuff? Is it still over here? Okay, I still have my backpack. I'm just gonna go and grab this. Okay, buddy old pal. And we are instead... You know what? I wonder, can we keep him in a spot by, like, leaving our light on him? I think it does work. Wait, so we could trap him if we wanted to, bro. Okay, so I'm just gonna run to the other zone. I want to explore a little bit more of the vents and just see if we have any more luck with finding other items here, too. The only part is that there's actually two of the Stevens. He's got a twin brother, and he is very, very spooky looking, just like him. But, oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to be a maze to get through this section, and I'm hoping we don't just go and run straight into... Hello? Hi, I was just talking about you, actually. It's crazy that you decided to pop up right as I was mentioning your name. The fellow Steven. Okay, Steven, I think I'm going to go and run the other way. If you could just stay right over here. Yeah, you need to go the other way. Okay, bro? Because I really don't want to worry about you. You are terrifying with the way that you like to run. Okay, so you just keep going that way. All right? I need to go this way. Nope, 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 nope. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going. Goodbye. All right? I want to say we spent a little bit more time than we needed to in that section. Okay, you know how I was saying at the beginning of the video that, like, you eventually get more used to, you know, like, playing the game and getting used to, like, how the monsters work and all that type of stuff? Yeah, usually that applies to, like, every other map, but I would say in this one, this is the one exception. That monster is terrifying, bro, and I don't wish that upon anybody to have to go and see him. He is a spooky, spooky, scary man. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I could take the meatball any day. But... that dude, I don't know what to think about Steven. Steven is a psycho, bro. But what I want to go and try, though, is I want to go and make it out of this place. Go and teleport back home. And I want to go and feature the little Game Boy Color that we managed to go and collect. But it does look like Mr. Meatball Man is a very sketchy boy. I'm going to go and run to this side. And hopefully just not touch any of the water. You should actually be chilling there. As long as I can make it through this section, we should be a-okay. We just gotta be careful about not touching any of this, like, red stuff. Because I think it also goes and gets the monsters mad if you touch any of these. So you have to be so careful going and traversing. Oh, as I go and literally touch one of the red things. Let's go! Okay, so boys, I want to say we actually have gotten really good at the computer rooms here. The sketchiest section has to be those vents, bro. It just makes me feel like so claustrophobic having to go and deal with them there. You know what? While we're actually here, we might as well go and collect a bit of this ore as well, because it might be cool to go and bring this over to some public lobbies after we're done going and collecting. All right, now that we have the Game Boy gone and secured, all we have to do is make our way out of this zone and hopefully not trip any of the licorice sticks and end up dying. So I want to go and find the exit, which is actually right on this end. Okay, be very careful here. I want to go and launch across, and then hopefully just make our way right on over to this little zone, boys. Let's go! Don't fall! It is our time to shine. All we have to do is go and parkour our way all the way to the end here, and hopefully not end up dying to like the little red section that is in this zone. And now we have to go and take the leap of faith, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna jump into a tunnel of all of the mouths. Let's go! And we are now back at home, boys. And guys, we made it back home with the brand new Game Boy Color item. This thing is so cool to see, and I'm honestly really curious if they plan to add anything to the Game Boy Color. Like, it'd be so cool if you could go and like collect like little cartridges in the game and put them in the Game Boy, and it could show like secret Easter eggs or like photos or just anything like that. But yeah, guys, this is one of the 2 very rare items that you can find in the vent area. So if you ever see this, be sure to keep your eyes out for it. This is such a cool item to go and add into your collection. But now that we have this Game Boy Color, I want to go and bring this to some public lobbies and see if any other players actually know about this item. Yo, boys, before you run, I have a quick question for you guys. Have you seen the rare item that spawns over in the haunted ship yet?
No.
Wait,
what is it? Huh?
Wait
a minute. Would you guys like the new item? I found like a little ground loot item. This thing seems to be like a Game Boy, bro. Look at this thing.
What? Are you toasty?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro, right? You can have it. You can keep it, bro. You can like chuck it in your stash if you want.
Wait, are you sure you're toasty?
Yes, I'm a toasty boy. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you. I'm like literally filming a video today about like this Game Boy item. I also have a few of these like weird brain crystal things I found.
Are you?
So,
Are you
crazy.
What are you making a video?
But it's nice to meet you, boys. I gotta run. Enjoy the new items. All right, guys. I think that's gonna make it for this video of going and covering the rare Game Boy item here inside of Animal Company. If you did end up enjoying this video and would like to see more content made on the game, I definitely recommend clicking that subscribe button right down below. But with that being said, guys, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, keep it toasty, my friends. Laters! I got some shells for you, boy! Oh, it's in his eye! Oh, I fixed it! I would have died!
Well, right here.
Armageddon! Yeah!
Why in the heck do you not have clothes on?
You took my banana, and now you must suffer the consequences!